Hello, my name is Neil Brown, and I did my article review on a different angle for teaching mathematics in the classroom. One of the main points that they covered was to use realistic examples in the classroom setting to create teachable moments and foster inspiration. And kind of the way they did that was to move away from using pencil and paper all the time to do skill and drill activities and focus on using technology to use to show real world examples to students and how they would apply that. So this makes math meaningful for students. Another thing they emphasized on was communication and collaboration. With collaboration, I can collaborate with my colleagues to see what they are teaching in their classrooms and apply my math lesson to that, so there becomes meaning behind it and it creates sort of a STEM atmosphere. And then communication, I can communicate with my students when they're struggling, and then I'll be able to re-explain to students in a more tangible, meaningful way. So I like how the article really emphasized on those two main points. Another thing is, there was a story in the article that explained how the author didn't know how to use the Pythagorean theory until he started going into construction. And the way he kind of explained that was he thought the Pythagorean theory was useless, and then he finally had that aha moment. A lot of times when students are skill and drilled, they think that the materials they're using is useless, like the author. So if we introduce the subject by telling them what it is used for first and then giving them an equation to problem solve, students will be more motivated to work through that problem because they can apply that to future subjects. So I think that was extremely important. So one of the activities I could do is to teach fractions and measurements through cooking. I could introduce the lesson by bringing in a cake box and having them look at the back of the box to see the different fractions, such as a fourth cup or a third cup. I can ask students what this means to them and how they'll use their background knowledge of equation to apply this to cooking. This creates a more meaningful lesson to students and teaches them how to apply the knowledge of fractions they have learned before into a life skill.